Guys, welcome to Indoor Hydroponics. I'm John, your indoor hydroponic test dummy. Welcome inside my grow room. Guys, I want to talk a little bit about lettuce today, specifically ButterCrunch lettuce. Amazingly enough, old seed stock from 2013, still using up old lettuce seed. So guys, don't throw that lettuce seed out, man. It'll stay good for a few years if you keep it in a cool, dark environment, alright? And in fact, got some pretty amazing results with this particular lettuce that's growing down near my feet. It's about 4 weeks old, okay? So before we get to that, I did shoot a few clips earlier in the season of how to start lettuce in rock wool. Also did a quick seedling update. Also did how I ended up planting this, which was interesting because I planted a single lettuce seedling in a 5-gallon bucket, which is way overkill, but something happened that was very fascinating, in my opinion. So let's take a look at a couple of those clips and then let's come back and see the finished result, and more importantly, what the heck we're going to do with it. Alright, Nick and all my other hydroponic friends, guys, I've got 8 seedlings going here, 8 hydroponic cubes. Remember from the first episode, all they were soaked in about a gallon of water. They squeezed in a lemon. No, I got a question. No, I don't know what the pH was on it. Don't really care because I don't want to get too complicated here. Let's just do this real basic, okay? Because we're going to grow green leafy vegetables here, and those are super easy to grow. We don't have to get crazy about the pH, though it is important. We'll talk about that later. Okay, guys, so these have been staged here. I had to go away for work for a couple of days. Didn't get a chance to plant them all out like I wanted to. So I just kind of staged them up, threw them under some lights here in the grow room type of thing. And really, we've got 5-gallon buckets here full up of water and grow nutrient. What's the grow nutrient? I'm using up some leftover Fox Farms Grow Big. So it's a grow formula from Fox Farms. So how much did I put in each one of these? I put about 10 milliliters in each one. Didn't measure any kind of EC or nutrient content or anything like that. It really, these green leafy vegetables don't need a whole lot, so should be plenty enough to carry out the grow. It's been pH down to about a 6.0, and these little seedlings have been sitting on top of some grow dan, and it's just, the bottom is just sitting in the water right now, so it's plenty hydrated. It's made some good progress over the last couple of days type of thing. Now it's time to kind of spread them out, put them into buckets. Okay guys, so I've got them all clean. I've got them all planted out. Now, you may be saying to yourself, wow, those seedlings are sitting deep into those containers. Why didn't you fill them all up with grow dan? Well, I ran out. So, I didn't know I was going to run out. I thought I had more than I did. Regardless, I think it's going to be okay. Got the seedlings sitting all the way down in these 6-inch containers, okay, and then there's racks keeping them in place type of thing, and eventually the roots are going to grow down, it's going to stabilize, and this dinosaur kale, which are in these 6 here, is going to shoot out like a fountain. It's got a potential to get very big, hence the name dinosaur kale, and that's why they're growing in 5-gallon buckets. Now, this is just lettuce right here. And do they need 5-gallon buckets? No, but I'm thinking this year I want to do everything in 5-gallon buckets. I want this whole room covered in 5-gallon buckets. I think that'll look cool with various types of plants and greens and vegetables. So I got a lot of work to do here on Indoor Hydroponics this year. I've been very lazy, alright? But it's good to have the grow room back open. It's kind of cool in here right now. I'm going to do some cleaning, vacuuming type of thing and get going. These are going to sit under the lights throughout the season or until they're ready to eat. And they are going to be under a light regimen of about 14 hours on, 14 hours off. Okay, guys? So maybe we'll come back in a week or two, check on the progress. When the dinosaur kale is all finished, I will probably mash a video up and put it all in one video from seed to eating type of thing. So, as always, thanks again for watching here on Indoor Hydroponics, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks, or a week, or less. I don't know. We'll see. Alright guys, and here we are, 4 weeks into the grow, and this is one of the biggest heads of lettuce I've ever grown in my life. In fact, it's probably the biggest head of lettuce I've ever grown, because it's overlapping this 5-gallon bucket. What's interesting about this is that there's very little loss in terms of nutrient and water in there. I'd say probably half a gallon to maybe 3/4 of a gallon down is all it is, okay? I'm going to guess that the parts per million were about 500 to 600 at the start of the grow. What's interesting now is I just took a reading and it's down to 250. So it had a chance to take in all of the nutrients, and yet the water level stayed up high, which means it didn't jack with the pH, and I think that made a big difference on the size of this lettuce, man. So this is really, really cool. Now I understand that this is like the con of growing this style, because this takes up a lot of room. It's a 5-gallon bucket for one head of lettuce. Normally hydroponics, you could pack things in tight to grow, because you've always got a continuous supply of nutrient feeding the roots, right? So you can grow really condensed. But if you take this a bigger approach to your reservoir, you'll get bigger results, and I did not foresee that happening. So now I need my assistant to come in and pick a few of these leaves. Because we need to do some fun things with this stuff.
What are they? Fun things. Eat them?
Maybe.
I love them.
I think that's good for now.
Okay.
And by the way, there's the root system, guys. Nice, clean, white roots. Beautiful. That's a very healthy plant.
It's longer.
Oh yeah. And it's going to continue to produce lettuce for a long time in this method. I might have to give it a little bit more nutrient. Nonetheless, let's get upstairs and do something with this.
I hope it's eaten.
Now, of course, we could just make a salad, but instead I had a chicken breast left over, and I made homemade chicken salad, and I think these lettuce leaves will make a good wrap for it. Okay, so these carb-conscious people, though I'm not one at this point in my life, this would be a good option for that, to eliminate the bread and that type of stuff. So that is absolutely amazing. Want a bite?
I'm gonna eat this.
Oh, eat it plain then. Guys, as always, thanks for watching. Please tune back in while we do some more exciting grows here on Indoor Hydroponics. Bye.